Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is, of course, City Skylines 2, and my name is EmOri. Once again, we are back in the city of Ringholm. We have the area of Sofia and Old Town in front of us. For today's episode, I'm thinking that we'll continue up towards Centraal, and then we might work our way to the right there towards Newport. Well, I guess that's what we're going to do today, or at least try. So let's start right away. As you can see, though, we do have problems with debt care in the city. So we have quite a severe debt wave. We have a small amount of industrial need, which is perfect for what I want to do today. Yeah, debt wave, not good. So I'm actually going to try a mod that was suggested to me by one of you guys. I believe it was something with service blocks. So we have these blocks here that we can put down, and these are basically, you can upgrade these, you can make these fairly big. So let's place down the main block somewhere here. We're gonna put some industrial buildings over them using move it, so that's gonna be excellent. So let's see. So we have the main building down there. And if we zoom in, we can see that it doesn't really do anything at the moment. There's storage for 1,000 people. We want to increase the processing speed so we can upgrade this. So now we have 50 bodies a month, 100 bodies a month. Um, maybe there 150 bodies a month, I think should be fine. So yeah, we also should make. Let's see, what do we have else? We have body storage. So yeah, let's do that. So it's gonna go from 100, I guess, to 1,100. Yeah, it did. We want to have some workers, of course. We don't need long-term care. We don't need place for 10,000, but we want to increase workers because we only have 8 of them at the moment. So if we can put that one down there, maybe, I guess. Yeah, let's just put these down. A couple of them, 18 workers, 28. One more, I guess, will do fine. So now we have place for 38 workers. And then we need to put down these hearses. So these lots adds, I believe, 5. It looks to be 5. Yeah, service parking for 5 vehicles. So let's put down 3 of them. Yeah, now we have 10, so another will give us 15. Yeah, so now we have 15 vehicles. Hopefully, yeah, one is already on the way. Perfect. So hopefully they will head out and to take care of the problems that we have. But now though we need to have, it can't look like this. So we're gonna put some industrial buildings over. So we have added a couple of industrial buildings, 3 to be precise. We've lost all our industrial demands, so they are currently empty, but we hope that some companies will move in as soon as possible. And as you can see, almost all the hearses are out and about, except for 3, I believe, and 1 is leaving now, which is excellent. So we'll leave that be, and hopefully the debt situation will be under control. For now, we'll head over to Central, and we'll look at this empty lot here next to the subway and train station. So we're gonna add some nice residential buildings, I think. So the first block is done with a nice big square in the front. And here on the back side, down towards the rail yard, we do of course have to decorate a little bit. Some greenery will be added. I'm thinking of probably adding some kind of parking as well. But let's just go and see if we can find some nice trees. I'm just gonna go and pick one of these. Let's go for this one, the birch. I do like them. I'm gonna put them alongside the street here. 2 rows. 2 rows is good. When it comes to the parking, I want it to be alongside the railway here. So we're gonna remove this alleyway here, and there isn't. I want parking only on one side, but I want it to be a two-way street, and we don't have that kind of street with parking, I believe. So I'm gonna do my own with the road builder mod. So we're just gonna place down another piece of alley, I believe. Yeah, let's choose a small alleyway like this. Then we're gonna go into the road builder mod. Where is it? I haven't done this really. There it is. So now we want to add some parking. So where is the parking? Let's see here. That is median, shoulder, empty lane. Oh, there it is. There it is. So we're just gonna add it to the left side here. Now we have parking there to the left. I would like some markings. I'm gonna add that as well so we can see what's happening. But the parking is now just alongside. I want it to be a 90-degree angle. So let's see, what is this? This is just direction. That has nothing to do with it. So if we go here to the parking, we can change to 60 degrees or, yeah, like that. Or we're going to add like 90 degrees. This is perfect. This is what we're going to use. Let's rename this road to alley with, there we go, parking. So alley with parking, now we should be able to remove this. And we do see we have a green dot there, so there's something new. And there it is. There it is. Perfect. So we're going to place down a lot of parking here. Well, some parking at least. So let's see if we can remove the snapping there. So we're going to go all the way down here towards the bridge. And then we're going to go up a bit, I believe. Yeah, but for now, some parking has been added. We've put down a little bit of greenery, so it looks excellent at the moment. We'll focus on the other side. We're gonna put an alleyway alongside the bridge here. So let's do that. Let's put on snapping maybe. No, okay. Let's just remove snapping for the moment. So we'll put this alleyway almost all the way up. We'll end it around there. Yeah, we'll end it around there and we'll put some nice houses here, probably in the German style. And as you can see, parking is being used. Excellent. We need that. We need those parking fees. So we are checking or going through the German ones. And I mean, these buildings like this could probably fit very well. I'm just going to go through a couple more here. I mean, yes. Okay. So this is what we want. This is what we want for sure. So I'm going to place a couple of these down like this. We'll do the same for the other side. And then we'll find something nice to put in between these buildings. As you can see, I did decide to remove the old alleyway and add some more parking. I also did a nice green border there towards the start of the bridge. But so far so good. We'll do the exact same thing, I believe, on the lot above. I don't really like the big white patch of buildings here or walls, so I'm gonna put some trees in front of it. It's probably not super realistic, but I like the look, so it's gonna be like that. So far it looks good. I mean, there's going to be some crazy expensive apartments here. I can tell you that for sure. So let's see what we can do for this square here in front of these buildings. All done. A nice fountain, a little bit of a park, some seating. Yeah. For the next part, we have to expand the subway tracks. And they are basically gonna go straight ahead and then curve up towards the left there. For the area here between the road and the tracks, we're gonna go for these French buildings to complement those that we have on the other side of the street there. We're gonna go for these that are only 2 in width. So they are very, very narrow. So they're gonna fit right here in between the tracks and the road. We'll of course move them a little bit closer towards the road so they do not clip like that. If we need to move the rail or the tracks, we'll do that, of course. But for now, we'll continue with something like this. Of course, it's going to be a bit noisy for them living next to the rail there, but that is just the way it's going to be sometimes. I did decide to remove the park that we had here. I mean, we do have quite a lot of parks, and the city is green as it is. So yeah, I'm gonna add a couple of shops instead. I think it fits in nicely between these houses and, of course, underneath the tracks here. For this area right here, we're going to use our newly created roads. If you remember those, the alleyways that we created, we're parking on one side. So we're going to curve them alongside the subway tracks here. So we're going to have some nice parking on the back of the houses that are going to be built here. I think it's going to look good. We do have a little bit of a corner right here that we could leave as it is, but I'm thinking maybe a billboard of some kind would be nice. This is probably on the small side. Let's go and see if we can find something larger. This one fits, I think it fits very nice. What is this? Soba noodles? This is Nom Soba noodles. Just place it right there. Maybe we should find something smaller underneath, like this. I think we just go for the soba noodles. Yeah. So we just made this beautiful office building just across the tram station here. So we're going to put some greenery outside. We might go for some palm trees or possibly a birch. I'm not sure. So we're going to put some nice greenery here. And when that is done, we're going to do the station itself. Of course, we're going to do a little bit of decoration around the building itself. But yeah, something like this might do. These are a bit short, I believe, so the cars are gonna clip them when going through. So we need something a little bit smaller or at least a little bit taller. So we could go for these, but that might be too tall. But they do look good. Or should we just go for the birches, which we usually do? Yeah, I think we'll go for that one for now. A couple of bikes, motorcycles, and these scooters are being placed down just outside the station and the homes here. So the station look a bit more used, um, at least when it comes to passenger levels. And again, people are probably taking bikes to the stations. I'm not sure that they're taking the scooters to the stations, but we don't have a lot of variety when it comes to bikes. So let's put down a couple of scooters. I'm gonna put down some paths here on the inside of this house garden. And that is just to make to make the garden a little bit more lively. We use Annika there and we'll just drag a path through the front door of that house and connect them to the paths on the inside. People will use them if they feel the need to do so, and that will make your garden or inside inner garden, so to speak, look a little bit more lively, which is always nice. As you can see, I only have one spot there to do, so let's do that before we end today's episode. I'm just gonna copy. Let's do this corner right here. Just look at the beauty of these houses. I mean, they look stunning and they have a nice view out towards the water on the opposite side. Well, people on the lower floors might be blocked by the train yard, but yeah. And on the opposite side, we build a lovely square for them to relax and buy some fruits. And if we look at this side of town, well, we filled this entire area in with new residential houses in the French style, and I think it turned out pretty well. Maybe the top there with the orange roof didn't really turn out that really good, but it's quirky and not everything needs to be perfect all the time. We built a nice tram station, as you can see here, and a very cute office block just on the opposite sides. A lot of greenery as we always do, and the tram station is also decorated as we always do. And on the end here between the housing blocks, we built a couple of stores for them to buy some food at the end of the day. Well, I think that's all for today. As always, I would thank you very much for watching. And if you like this episode, please give me a subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you did like and of course what you did not like. For the next time, I think we'll continue, of course, with the Centraal area there up above the tracks. And we might also need to build a hospital. We do have a couple of them, but the debt situation is not good.